The report room on the alien warship Zelthara was bathed in cold green light. Holographic maps flashed on, marking positions of enemy fleets across the galaxy. Commander Rauzur stood transfixed, his multiple eyes on the trembling officer before him. "Explain," he growled, voice echoing in the high hall. "You said we had the advantage on 5-1-18-28. Why are we losing?" Lieutenant Vrek inclined his head. His mandibles clicked nervously. "Commander, we do not understand these creatures. Our scans suggested primitive technology. They are biologically vulnerable. Carbon-based, no exoskeleton, low regenerative properties. And still, they persist in attacking." Rauzur narrowed his eyes. "Now speak plainly, Vrek. Explain." "They don't obey the laws," Vrek said. "The laws of nature. All the species we've seen, when they get hurt, they back off. When they witness their own kind die, they run away. Pain instills fear. Fear instills survival. But these things..." He stopped, his voice shaking. "They do the direct opposite. We blow off legs, heads, and they still fight. They crawl towards us with half of the body gone. They shout in anger, not fear. They don't break. They charge." Rauzur's eyes were wide with horror. "That's impossible," he clarified. "Which animal fights when it knows that it will die?" Vrek shook his head. "We don't know. Even when they're isolated and on the ground, they fight like it's their dying breath. They witness one of their own soldiers bisected, and instead of retreating, they charged with even greater ferocity. It's like our guns are ineffective." Before the commander had time to move, a different officer stormed into the room. "Commander!" she exclaimed. "There's trouble. One of the monsters infiltrated Genesis. He's been causing destruction along the corridors for hours, killing squads, crippling power nodes." Rauzur shifted suddenly. "You captured one?" "We finally defeated it," she said. "Cost us 9 of our best. 3 died, 2 won't regenerate. The others are recovering." "Bring it over here," Rauzur ordered. Moments later, 2 armored guards brought the creature in. He was battered, bruised. Half his face burned, but his eyes, they burned with fire, with defiance. He didn't flinch when hurled onto the ground. He simply grinned. Rauzur knelt forward, hunching over him. "You," he growled. "What are you?" The creature said nothing. Rauzur's tendrils coiled with irritation. "Fine," he said to him. "Let's discuss something else. Pain. Death. Why is your kind not afraid of them?" He walked slowly. "Any living being fears death. It's instinct for survival. But your kind approaches it head on. You take missions where you know you'll die. Why?" The man gazed down at him, the same maddening smile still plastered on his face. Rauzur struck the wall with a fist. "Say! Why'd you act contrary to nature?" The creature chuckled. His voice was hoarse, but steady. "I don't know either," he said. "Maybe it's the way we were born." Rauzur stopped. The man slowly stood up despite being restrained. "But you made one mistake, Commander." The lights flickered. "You should have thrown me out the airlock the second you picked me up." Rauzur's eyes widened. "What?" The human looked him dead in the eye. "Since we, humans, never feared dying for our Earth." He gritted his teeth and smiled once more. "And not all of us travel alone." Soft beeping sounded out of his chest. Rauzur lunged forward. "No!" The chamber erupted into white fire. The warship Zelthara, the pride of the Armada, was reduced to ash in a second. Across the fleet, the last contact was made by alien officers. Enemy species self-destructed. Entire command ship lost. Awaiting new orders. And amidst the following silence, one thought echoed throughout all the extraterrestrial brains. What kind of being chooses death? Just to make a point? What kind of species can win wars by destroying the very essence of fear itself? They had the technology. They had the numbers. But the humans had something more. Something terrifying. Something unstoppable. And for the first time in 1,000 years, the galaxy learned to fear. Of Earth, of its people, of humanity.